Welcome back to more Fire and 6 the final the final blade. Fire and 6 the binding blade. This will be the last part and it's gonna be a bonus part looking at both the Link Arena and the trial maps. Well, at least a little look. So let's start with the Link Arena. So basically you can do like fun what if battles here, basically, and also fight against other people too. Let's look at the oh you can also change the rules if you want. But I don't know how to here. Anyway, I made some teams over here. So let's do a practice. We're gonna do 2-player battle first. And I'm gonna be using my LP team against my test team. So let's go. So let's go with the units. So we have Zeiss on my side. Does this as weapons. We have Murdy. Supports I think do carry over, so we might see some unfair advantage here on this side because we have a lot of supports here and they only have one support. We have Fear. We have Shanna, obviously. And we got Gonzalez because I used them this playthrough. I could have also brought Sue if I want, but I wanted to make a very fun team for use. Anyway, our opponents, they have Batra, so someone we didn't see at all during during the LP. But yeah, I got him in my test playthrough, and here's how he turned out. And those are his weapons. He has an ace with fur, and this fur is really strong. Very, very strong. She's gonna be very hard to take down. 92 avoid, oh god. 99 crit is both the Wuda. Yeah, she's gonna be a monster. Dorothy over here is also a monster because she has bows and pretty much everyone on my side is weak to them. Because yeah, the side no Delphi shield for this, and yeah, she turned out really good as well. And we got this Sophia here who was also really strong. Stronger than this playthrough, but this playthrough's one was more bulkier, so that's nice. And at last we have Tate from my last playthrough because she was actually my main fly, if you can tell by those stats. Anyway, so our biggest threat is that Dorothy, so let's try and take her out. I don't think we can double her, so let's hope for a Killing Edge crit. I'm not very good at this mode, I'm not gonna lie, so... I mainly just let the AI battle each other. Oh, that's not good. I guess I guess having 2 wyverns is a really bad idea when they have legendary weapons, huh? Yup, Zeiss is gone. That was unfortunate. And you get a lot of points for doing that. Okay, back to my side, we're gonna take down Dorothy now. Before she does any more damage. That crew would have been nice earlier, but it won't. Yeah, Melody's a lot less useful now. And yeah, she's going down too, it looks like. At least we get to see more Apocalypse. Oh yeah, the battle music too, it's used in the arenas. Yeah, they're winning at the moment. Shanna. Yeah, this is Shanna. So yeah, let's try taking down you because you have the Apocalypse. So that should make you an easy target. Guess it weighs a lot. Oh, we got hit. It is accurate, so that does make sense. We take her out. Now it's 3 on 3. So yeah, he's going for the bow, it looks like. And it misses. That was to be expected. 35 hit, Jesus. That's because of the support. Killing Edge? Killing Edge would be smart because then I can't And I can't get weapon triangle, I guess, from his axe. Anyway, he's going for Shannon again. I misses again. I think we can take him out with the Silver Sword, and that's gonna be really good because then I believe he doesn't have a support anymore. Yeah, we can. Even in the extra modes, I'm still relying on Shannon. And now they only have 2 people left. So they're going for Tate with the silver lance. And she misses, which is very nice. I can't double her, alright. Let's try Gonzalez with a killer axe. Didn't work, unfortunately. But yeah, axe users are kind of terrible here. Oh, and now they're using fur. Yep. That fur is so strong, Jesus. Let's see. Let's try it. Fortunately, Shannon's gone, so yeah, I think we lost. That's okay. Yeah, she has a Lance Reaver too. We probably get doubled. Yep. So that's a loss for us. Well, let's see how the AI does. Because yeah, that's what the Wade is for, and I'll show you what that is. And yeah, you also get points for who survives as well. At least in the normal rules thing. So it looks like my test paper was much better. Then again, my team is just all flyers. But yeah, whoops. Go back. Yeah, now I can change the rules things if I want. So I can make units hidden, I can change the victory condition, and I can also set units to equip automatically. Yeah, now let's do 3 people, but this time I control Wade here, and then I let the other 2 duke it out. So I'll make the test red, and I'll make the LP green. Let's do that. So basically now what I do is, I go up to like a sword unit, and then I just kill myself. We also get to see 9 by crit, which is nice. Now we can let the AI just battle each other. So let's see what happens. This should be easy to commentate too. So Dorothy is going for Tate, hits the silver bow, and doubles, but misses the second one. Now Zeiss is going for Dorothy with the Brave Lance. And yeah, that's really strong support, it's really helping out there. Let's see, Bartra's going for Steel Bow, I think. And takes out 2. Gene Shad doesn't have support anymore. Now Gonzalez is having a go. With the Brave Axe. Lol. Hey, hit one of them at least. Now looks like Sophia's gonna kill one of the Wyverns. Nope. That's really lucky. Nice crit from Zeiss too. Takes out Sophia. So yes, Zeiss with the very nice save there. And now he's going for Bartra with the kill lance. I'm not so sure what makes the AI choose the weapons they do, but anyway. Bartra's gone. That also means Per doesn't have a support anymore. Let's see. So Tate's going for Melody with the Malta, because that's one shot. Oh, but she misses. And Melody crits. So yeah, green team, my My LP team's getting a lot more lucky in the AI sense, apparently. And now just Furs left. And they're using the Brave ones. Yeah, Zeiss probably gets doubled though. And she crit already. Misses that time. She does have a Lance Reaver, so she can use that. Randall, actually. And down goes Zeiss. So now Melody's going for her. With the Silver Lance. And that's it. So yeah, Crane 2, or my LP2 got lucky though. So yeah, that's basically it. The trial mode. We could do a tiebreaker, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm very bad at this mode. Not gonna lie. I just let the AI do it because yeah, that's a bit more fair, I guess. Then on to trial map, and we're gonna be using Alpha, of course. So we got 3 here. I don't know if more unlock potentially. Maybe if you do maybe if you do more complete more of the campaign. Valley of Death. Roy receives a report of bandits in the mountains of northern Lycia. Masters of Death dealing blows away his army. And yeah, it's full of enemies with high crit rate. This is the map we're going to be playing because this will be a good chance to show off how good Shanna really is. Really. But anyway, you can basically use whatever you want, really. You can basically use whatever you feel like. For Shanna, Shanna's gonna be our main person here because if we go down to the bottom, we have 2 new units. Let's talk about them a little bit. I'm gonna go into more detail in a bit, but basically, for being the game, you get some bonus characters for trial mode. For being the game once, you get Narsha. His stats are, I believe, his normal stats when he was a boss. They're alright. He has a rune sword though, which is really interesting. And a Delphi shield. So you get a second one, which can be very good. And then we have Gaul, for being the game twice. His stats are okay. He's a bit slow, but he is very tanky. He has a kill lance and a light brand. Normally they come with the weapon, they come with the boss, even if that weapon normally is unusable. So he should come with a spear, but oh well. And yeah, they both have A rank in both their weapons. So yeah, they're both quite nice. And on this map, they could potentially be good because they have high defense. And high defense is good for dealing with these high crit enemies. But one funny thing I want to do, I want to take Narsha's rune sword and use it on Shanna. So the javelin. And then we'll give Shanna a silver sword and a killing edge. You don't need the Delphi shield, but oh well. I actually might make this just a Shanna and Tate show. Nah, I don't think I'll do that. Malta only has 3 uses left. I have like no javelins. Then again, I doubt they're that good. Melody has a 20 use one, Zeiss has a 16 use one. I guess we'll take the one that was on Shanna. And hey, she can take a Delphi shield too. The inventory's reset after every trial map you do because it doesn't save after because you're just using our epilogue files, so... Wow, only 1 full place left. Those will be nice. Sophia might be nice. Gonzalez probably not, but... yeah, Zeiss with his killing edge will be nice as well. And yeah, I'm gonna refresh some of these weapons. Because I did buy a couple, just in case. And Zeiss can take a kill lance for those sword masters. Alright. So let's check the map. So yeah, like I said, it's basically nothing but high crit enemies, so berserkers and sword masters are plenty. And like every FE6 map, it's a Cs. I don't know if there's others that are not Cs. I'll just say really. And yeah, supports are also going to be really good on this map too. Yeah, here's the boss. He has a killer axe and a hand axe. So yeah. And yeah, pretty much every swordmaster this map has a Wu Dao, so that's very scary. Yeah, let's get on to it. And yeah, this is probably what we're going to be doing. Let's fight. But yeah, I won't be showing all these because yeah, one of them later, because yeah, I don't think I've unlocked all of them, and also some of them need one of them needs a trained Roy, and my one isn't. So yeah. Also, this music, I believe this is FE2 music. It sounds like it. So anyway, let's try this rune sword. And then you can support. So yeah, if you're a fan of Echoes, then yeah, this is definitely music for that. And it's a good remix too, not gonna lie. Even though this game doesn't really have the best sound font in the world. So anyway, this map is actually very similar. Now that I think about it, this map is very similar to the Berserker. Well, not Berserker. Is this guy music too? I never played I haven't actually played any of these trial mode maps, so that's what I would guess. But anyway, like I was saying in chapter 16, the rune sword's treated as a sword in this game. I can also crit too. Normally magic weapons can't, so here we are. And yeah, they're moving. This guy's a hand axe, but yeah, I quit the rune sword. Yeah, now we've made Shana even more invincible with this Nosferatu sword. Yeah, this will be the only trial map I show off, and then afterwards we'll talk about all the characters you can unlock, because there's actually quite a lot. But yeah, I could have shown off Ghoul and Narsha in this map, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like breaking the game today. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'll put Tate here. And then, should we use the rune sword? Nah, I'm gonna use the killing edge. I need more power than that. Civil sword, let's go. But yeah, this is basically how you beat this map. Use high evade or high defense units, and then these guys' crit rate won't matter. You don't get experience on this map because, yeah. Let's keep using the killing edge. We don't have a support anymore, so we're gonna have to fix that. I probably should have given Zeiss more killing edges, but well. Yeah, and remember, this is a siege, so we're gonna need to get Roy moving at some point. We have flyers, so they can transform over the mountains. So I've got another hand axe. And yeah, don't worry about weapon uses because yeah, like I said, this progress won't be saved, so you can basically go ham. So let's see. I wanna put Melody like down here, so then we can use his ice against this guy. We don't double, but we have a high crit rate. And there we go. And yeah, same deal with this guy over here. Yeah, this is the guy with the hand axe, yep. And down he goes. And yeah, Shanna with swords is really useful for this map. Good thing that we got all those swords. Yeah, this one can go for Zeiss, but doesn't matter much. Yeah, let's get the others moving. And yeah, Nime's gonna help out with healing. Like I said, this is a really good version of this song. I think this is... I forget what it's actually called, but I think it's the first map theme in Gaiden. And also the enemy phases theme is also really good. Too bad we don't have the Gaiden bar music. That would have been icing on the cake, but oh well. Oh, but we have to kill once. Hey, I guess we're saving on the killing our juices, aren't we? We have a lot of enemies to deal with now. What have we got? Steel Axe, Wudao, Hand Axe, Silver Axe. China is pretty good on her own. I'll put like Tate here with a sword, and then we'll do this. I don't check him out, but that's okay. Let's use the killing edge. But first, let's put Murdy over here with a steel sword, and now let's use the killing edge. And there we go. So not much really to say here. I will say another thing about the other trauma maps, I'm completely blind in them, so the other few ones we have. So that'll be interesting to see. Alright, so you're going for Zeiss. And he takes you out. This is why the flies are really good. They're all going for Zeiss, it looks like. Some of them have hand axes, so we won't be able to kill them this phase, but that's okay. This guy's Steel Axe, not gonna do anything. And there we go. Oh yeah, I should mention that in trial mode, it's also in Path of Radiance. And it's similar in that game. So yeah. I love this music. I love Echoes too. Echoes is probably like one of my favorite farm games. Let's see. So this guy has a Silver Axe. This guy has a Wudao. This guy's Silver Axe. So I'll probably put Zeiss here. He has full use of the killing edge left though. Yeah, I definitely should give him another one, but oh well. And these guys, we'll see what happens. Maybe I can outshine, maybe kill them all the runes, so I don't know. Oh, there's reinforcements too? Huh. So down that one goes. Here's a Wudao. Still has tons of crit, even with the support. Well, we double him, so that's nice. Okay. One use the edge? Yeah. So you know what? We're hammerning it. You never see it coming. Because like I said, you don't need to worry about import weapons breaking because they'll just come back next map. Alright, so pretty much everyone has a Silver Axe. Well, these guys don't. The reinforcements, I believe. So that's like if I keep Shenna here with like a silver sword, she should be fine. There's some dudes, oh, that's Tate. Well, do it like this. So yeah, if I do silver sword, I think we'll be good. Yeah, let's just make sure she's not in range. Shouldn't be, and then next turn maybe we can use the rune sword. But yeah, with the boots you can get through this map no problem. Nah, I don't feel like dancing. But yeah, like I said, I guess I'll go back to what I was like saying before. Like in my last part. But yeah, like I said, I really enjoy playing this game. I don't know, there's something about it, there's something really magical about this game that the other GBA farms don't have. Maybe it's because the enemies are stronger, so then the game makes me think more about my plays, I guess. But not at the same time, not being super hard like Conquest on hard mode. I might have a different opinion on that if I ever play this game on hard mode as well, but like I said, I think this game offers a good challenge, but it doesn't feel unfair too much. There are some moments that are like, you know, not great. Mainly when like ambush spawns are in play and Fog of War. But other than that, I think this game's really solid. I think it also has the best map design of the GBA Fire Emblems as well. Sacred Stones had some pretty decent maps, if I remember correctly. FE7 was alright too. Yeah, now we got a bunch of hand axes. This is where the rune sword will come in. But yeah, we probably won't have enough rune sword use is the problem. But we do have Slice Melody. And they have Steel Sword. Yeah, this might have been a good map for Fur and Rucker. They have a support. It's only a C support, but well. Let's see. Yeah, you don't kill, but you also don't like take damage, so. I mean, I've only had a better weapon rank, oh well. So I used the killing edge. I used to kill this guy. But yeah, some will still be alive, but they have very inaccurate hand axes. That shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, well trained Roy in this set could also be good. He does have the Binding Blade, which is 1-2 range. I doubt Gonzalez is really good with all this terrain. Everywhere. Yeah, they're just gonna hand axe. But Tate will subvent for some of the support, so no problem there. Okay, so I think we can kill them all now. Ah yeah, we actually missed. Should use Mildew attack first, but well. We're gonna use Tate to kill this one now. And down he goes. And then we can use the Silver Sword to kill the other one. But yeah, I guess another thing I won't be showing off tutorial. I think it's just a bunch of tutorial maps to help you learn about how to play the game, but yeah, that might be, I don't know. Sounds interesting, but at the same time, it probably just, you know, basic information. It's probably very similar to like Lin mode. I doubt some of the other. Hopefully I don't get logged and killed again, because, you know, because I'm good at this game. Yeah, that actually seems the greatest, but because yeah, these guys make very good use of the mountain because of the movement, but Melody's still good, so that's good at least. Oh, much aim and stuff. Kinda sad we got the victory music, but oh well. Okay, so now we have some sword masters. This is where the Zeiss is gonna be very good. It is Killer Lance. And then Shanna also has a Killer Lance, so no, she doesn't. She just has swords. I guess maybe Tate then. Tate probably doesn't die in one hit. I gave her a Killer Lance, so. I'm gonna hope Ambush spawns to, you know, rear that ugly head. Yeah, it's okay if people die because again, that also gets reset, so you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, you don't kill, but that was to be expected. That could be Zeiss's job, to finish you. I actually hit us. And yeah, we don't double this one either. But we still have Melody. We can also do this. And then you actually double this one. Nice one. Down that guy goes. And now we just have the boss left, and of course it's gonna be Shanna time. Now I want to use the rune sword because it's funny. Yes, yeah, we already saw enough of the Dragon Slaying weapons, there's a chance to show off the other weapons. Yeah, shout out the rune sword, the new meta. Too bad it doesn't have many uses. Nice crit as well. And yeah, I got to even show off a very rare animation you probably don't get to see that much. Now we can just seize. And you also get ranked. So yeah, try to play this match fast and try not to get people killed. You got A rank, which is nice. And it boots the strike back. So yeah, let's have a little sneak peek at these other maps. So we got Rainy Island. Oh, different objective. While marching through the west Nars, Roy's army gets stuck in rain. Enemies pounce from the mist. Survive 20 turns. Yeah, it does. And it's rain as well, and fog of war. Interesting. But yeah, apparently this game can do different objectives, it's just that it doesn't really feel like doing that. So yeah. The enemies don't start promoted yet. No, there's Pegasus Knight too. And they're still not very strong, but well. And a Merc. The light brand, interesting. So yeah, survive 20 turns, that's actually a long time on this map. Yeah, now I'll need to reset. So I'll do that. And then the other map we have unlocked. I'm guessing more maps open up. Like I said, I think more maps open up if you beat the game more times, because that's also what unlocks more trial mode characters. But anyway, Snowy Defensive, another defend map. Well, this time it's actually defend, so you need to defend the siege point. Roy is awaiting the arrival of an allied army in Old Ilian Castle when a surprise attack commences. Can Roy's army defend the castle until the allied army arrives? Ah, this is an Ilian map. I'm actually interested to see these enemies too, because there's some Pegasus Knights. And Ballista too. And some Ballista of our own to make use of. And a very interesting start information. Of course, Roy starts on Castle. You guys even start on Ballista too, so if you have some snipers, like if you trained War and Dorothy, they're gonna love this map. And we got a Paladin with a Silver Lance. He's accompanied by Steel Lance, Spear, interesting, an Axe Reaver, Kill Lance. That's actually a pretty scary squad, and then Recover. Then over here we have some Pegasus Knights. They're not too strong. They're like this. They're like similar strength to the ones we fought in Ilia. And yeah, they have spears. I don't know why, I find that kind of cool, but anyway. And then this guy, I'm guessing these groups are basically the same. Although that guy is a horse there this time, so Kill Lance. And yeah, I'm guessing there's a ton of reinforcements as well. Yeah, you still have a Silver Lance. And yeah, the stats, they're still not like amazing. They probably get weighed down like a ton, but you know. Got some Ballista too, snipers on them. So be careful of your own fires. And yeah, I'm guessing there's like a ton of reinforcers coming at these spots. Or from like the other sides of the map. So yeah, this is a 2010 defend map, Jesus. Normally, Farmland doesn't make you defend for that long in most of its maps. But anyway, so that's all the maps that I have unlocked. If there are any more, maybe I'll look into it. I'm not so sure. But yeah, this is interesting. Getting to learn new things about old games or games you played a lot is just super interesting. But now, I'm gonna take a small break, and then I'm gonna go talk about. Well, it'll be small for you, and I guess small for me as well. And then I'm gonna talk about all the trial mode characters in good detail. So yeah, I'll see you for that. So as promised, I'm going to be talking about the trial mode characters. I decided to do it outside the game as well, so maybe I can add a bit more editing flair to this. So, the trial mode characters. Basically, to unlock them, you need to beat the game from start to finish. A set number of times. Our first candidate is Narsha. You get him for just beating the game once. His base stats are alright. I believe they're the same as his normal stats as a boss. Looks like it. And yeah, like I showed in the trial mode map, he has a rune sword, and yeah, rune sword could be very powerful, especially if you've trained a good unit to be good with it, like Rutger and Fur probably are really strong with it as well. And he also comes with a second Delphi shield as well, so then you'll be able to protect another fly from arrows. Could be good on some other Tronman maps. So yeah, I'd say that Narsha is more useful for what he gives rather than like as a unit himself, because yeah, I believe there are a trained Murdock or Zeiss are probably going to be a lot better than him. And yeah, even at level 10 they're probably going to be stronger than what stats Narsha has. But 20 defense is still good, 16 strength and 16 speed isn't bad. So yeah, and also he has good weapon ranks, A rank sword, A rank lance. And in terms of growth rates, he doesn't have any. I think some trial mode characters do have growth rates, and I'll be sure to cover them. But yeah, that's Narsha. Pretty cool. And he would become playable again in Heroes, like a lot of these units. Your next reward. After beating the game 2 times, as I also showed off, you get Gaul. And Gaul is also a Wyvern Rider, much higher level than Narsha was. And yeah, like Narsha, he uses his normal stats as a boss for his base stats here. He's a lot slower, but he has good strength defense, mainly. His weapons are kind of odd. Instead of coming with the spear that he did as a boss, he has a kill lance and a light brand. Light brand isn't that good, unfortunately, because it's only 10 damage at range. So yeah, it's not going to be killing things like the rune sword, which does full damage. And then yeah, kill lance is not bad though. And he also has the A rank swords, A rank lances, just like Narsha did. So yeah, he's pretty basic. His low speed is definitely a hindrance though. Zeiss and Murdock are probably gonna have better speed than that, even at a much lower level, so yeah. In terms of growth rates, he does actually have growth rates, from what I can tell. It says 40% HP, 20 strength, 20 skill, 15 speed, 30 luck, 30 defense, 5 res. But yeah, those don't matter because you can't level up in trial mode. Something interesting about Gaul as well, now that he's actually playable here, apparently his character data is located in the middle of the playable story cost. So this could suggest that he was meant to be playable at some point rather than being a boss who dies off, like a Camus basically. Which does make sense because yeah, Fire games generally do like to give you a Wyvern Lord at the end of the game, and then Gaul would have fit that bill quite well. He would have been like Har and Vida, probably, if he was like that. But yeah, even in Project Ember, he's still not a playable unit to my knowledge. But I think he gives Murdock and Zeiss an item if they talk to him, which I didn't do unfortunately. I didn't talk to him in my playthrough, so oh well. So those are the 2 characters I did unlock. Even though I've been in this game more times, it was on different systems, so that's why I don't have any more characters. Because yeah, this this Binding Blow file, or yeah, I guess Binding Blow file I'm using. I only started using it recently, but anyway. Being the game 3 times gets us our first non-villain, Hector, back from the dead. And as we would expect, he's a general, he's level 20. He has a Brave Axe and a Silver Lance, and he has some pretty outrageous stats. 18 Strength, 10 Speed, 20... I guess I can go over them. 43 HP, 18 Strength, 20 Skill, 10 Speed, 15 Luck, 30 Defense, 15 Res, 20 Con. Yeah, he has Cap Con, Cap Defense. Kinda wish he had more Strength, but oh well. You take what you can get, I guess. So yeah, Hector's a stone brick wall, basically. He can take hits really well. He'd probably be really good in that first trial mode map. If he had swords, it'd be even better, but not in this game. Oddly, or I guess not really oddly when you think about it, he only has A rank axe, when of course every 7 his personal weapon's basically the armors, which is S rank in this game, so you can't use it unfortunately. But it is what it is. I believe his affinity is the same as it is in FE7 as well, lightning affinity, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, Hector, stone brick wall, he'll take hits very well. He might have trouble dishing it back out, but 18 strength is probably not terrible, although trained Wendy is probably going to be a lot better than he will be, especially in the speed department. As for growth rates, he does have some apparently. 85% HP, 50 strength, 10 skill, 10 speed, 30 luck, 10 defense, 5 res. He's already level capped and it's trial mode, so he can't even gain spirits, so again, those growth rates don't matter. So yeah, cool to see Hector in this game. We haven't really got to see... We haven't seen old Hector yet in Heroes as well. The closest thing was his Halloween ult, which had some of his facial hair, but that was it. And that was also when Lelina was only only a few years old, I'd say. But yeah, that's Hector. Let's move on to our next character, who is another character that was added to Heroes, Bronya. So Bronya has... looks like the same stats as a boss of a Normad. She's actually seems really decent. 38 HP, 23 magic, 18 skill, 18 speed, 17 luck, 18 defense, 25 res. So yeah, very, very solid stats. Those stats could probably make her a very good candidate for these trial mode maps. She also has really good weapon ranks. A rank Anima, A rank Stars. A rank Stars, as you know, is really good. And because she has a good magic stat, she can use Warp very well as well. Her inventory is really interesting too. She has Fimbulvetter. This is the only way you could get it at all in FE6 because yeah, like I said, it's enemy only. Next up is Bolting. Getting another one of those is always nice. Could be nice for like sniping a dangerous unit. And then she also brings the only fortify stuff you can ever get. And apparently enemies don't even use it in this game either. Heals in an area based on the magic stat. And yeah, it's an AoE heal, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, Bronya brings a lot of cool stuff to the table, and yeah, you get her for being the game 4 times, from start to finish. As for growth rates, let's see what she got. She does have some, apparently 85% HP, 50 magic, 10 skill, 10 speed, 30 luck, 10 defense, 5 res. I think those growth rates are very similar to everyone else, but anyway. So yeah, Bronya, I'd say she's probably the first unit that's like a must-use, if, well not must-use, a good choice to use, I guess. Definitely worth considering, especially if you... because yeah, she competes really well with a trained Lu and a trained Lina with those stats, I'd say. But yeah, Bronya, good. And a good reward for being in the game 4 times. Next up is... Ellywood. He's back in the fray just like Hector. So... this Ellywood is a bit strange, I guess, compared to his FE7 self. This game is a paladin, which actually means he gets one more weapon type than he does in FE7 and his promoted class, which is the axe. He's level 20, he has 48 HP, 25 strength, 20 skill, 22 speed, 14 light, 24 defense, 15 res, 11 con. That's a very good base. That's some very good base stats for a paladin. Because yeah, as we know, Percival's base stats are like good enough to carry him through the whole game. And then this guy, and then basically Ellywood has Percival stats, but better in most regards. He's very bulky, he doesn't have the best HP in the world, but his strength and speed are also really good. He's very solid. His weapon ranks are odd though, especially considering FE7. He has S rank in Lance, our first unit that has an S rank here. And that's strange because, as we know, in FE7, his weapon of choice is the Randall, an S rank sword in this game. So, yeah, I guess they changed their mind as to what weapon Ellywood is known for. It would have been cool because then Lyn would have the sword, Ellie would have the spear or the lance, and Hector would have the axe. They had the full weapon triangle, but anyway, so yeah, Ellywood, very good choice. High movement's always good. Having access to lots of weapons is good. Having good base stats is good. He's just really good. As a growth rates, he has 60% HP, 20 strength, 30 skill, 30 fight speed, 20 luck, 15 defense, 5 res. So yeah, his so yeah, like I said, not really anything wrong with him either. And yeah, it's good to see this man recovering from illness and becoming really, really strong. So yeah, I like this Ellywood. He's probably a lot better than Zephyul himself, but anyway. Next up on the roster, and also you get him for being the game 5 times. Next up is Murdock. Finally. This very cool dude. He's like Hector, except a bit more balanced. I believe he uses, once again, his normal mode boss stats as his base stats. So yeah, he's extremely tanky. 25 defense is very good, 17 res, 60 HP. He doesn't break the HP cap, so I guess he doesn't actually have the same stats, but he's slow, but with his tanky stats, that shouldn't be a problem for him at all. He comes with his Tomahawk, which means you can give it to someone else if you want. Then again, axe users in this game are kinda bad, to be honest, because of low accuracy, but hey, he can make the Tomahawk work himself because his combat stats are pretty good. But yeah, he's basically like Hector, but hits harder and is potentially more tanky because he has more HP. And a slight better speed set. So yeah, if you like generals, you're definitely gonna like this dude. And yeah, A rank of both weapon types, no S rank, but that's okay. As for growth, he has 85% HP, 50 strength, 10 skills, 10 speed, 30 luck, 10 defense, 5 res. So, yeah, I like him. He's pretty cool. Yeah, nothing much else to say really. He does get kind of overshadowed by the next character, but then again, the next character is kind of insane. And yeah, you get him for being the game 6 times. And that's the only time it'll be playable. But anyway, for being the game 7 times, though, you get Zephyul. And again, his stats are basically the same except for HP, but he doesn't break the HP cap anymore. So yeah, Zephyul, he's the king class, basically a general that only uses swords, but he only needs swords because he has the X-Axe, which is infinite uses, 1-2 range. It's basically a better binding blade. I guess it doesn't give stat bonus, but that's okay. But yeah, he's basically here to prove that you have nothing else to prove in this game, because you need to beat the game 7 times to actually use him. But yeah, he could probably solo most mats because, yeah, his weapon has infinite uses. Which will probably be good for those really long defend maps, oh god. So yeah, nothing really much else to add. He's tanky, he can take hits forever. He has a 1-2 range sword. It's probably one of the best things you could ever get in Binding Blade. He does have kind of low movement and he's going to be very hard to rescue, but other than that, he's a very good unit. He's no Ashnod, who's basically invincible in his trial mode, but hey, this is still really cool. Surprised he's not the last character, but the last character is also very neat. He has growth rates too. 85% HP, 50 strength, 10 skill, 10 speed, 30 luck, 10 defense, 5 res. And yeah, I think those growth rates are shared by other units, but anyway. Well, again, they don't really matter because he can't level up, he's already level capped, all that good stuff. So yeah, Zephyul, really, really interesting and really cool unit. Last up is someone very neat. Gwynevere. Yes, Gwynevere. So yeah, the character who we didn't get to see do anything at all in terms of combat, is the final reward, and you get for being the game a whopping 9 times from start to finish. That's something, right? So, she's very squishy. She only has 29 HP, but 30 defense isn't terrible for her low HP, and 25 res of course is really nice. I believe that's capped. However, stats are amazing. 24 magic, 24 skill, 23 speed, 24 luck, and then low 5 combat, okay. What's really interesting about Gwynevere though is that her Sage class is unique to her. It can use light magic, and she has S rank light, so she can actually use Aureola just like in Heroes. It's not effective against mages, but effective against dragons is still nice. A rank stars with a good magic stuff is great too. Means she can warp everywhere, heal really well, all that jazz, and then B rank animals, whatever, but at least she can use fire. Fire's light doubles really well, so that's awesome. And then her inventory is alright, divine, recover, but you should have an Aureola, and it should be in good condition too, because not many units can use it. Like, the only one that you're probably gonna see being used in the main story is Yoda, because he comes with A rank. So then a few combats later, a lot of combats later, more like, you'll get S, and you can use it. But yeah, too bad she's not in the main story, because that would have been a really neat thing. Getting basically a guaranteed Aureola user for the end of the game. But it is what it is. I think she's a really cool last character. As her growth rates, I believe they're the same as Brunya's. 60% HP, 20 magic, 30 skill, 35 speed, 25 luck, 15 defense, 5 res. So yeah, good to see Gwynevere being a very solid unit. And who knows, if this game gets remade, maybe she'll be a playable unit in the main story. We will see. But yeah, that's it for the trial mode map characters. And also the last part of this FE6 playthrough has been a blast. But hopefully we will find out. Maybe I'll find out what I'm going to be doing next. Maybe I'll make an update video, maybe getting some advice. But anyway, so this is Rad signing off from FE6.